don't know what Volkov did. I guess they saw that he got robbed, but he's in another number one contendership fight, back to back, bro. He going against
Yeah,
Almeida.
he
I ain't
deserves
gonna
it.
lie to you, bro. Hey, I got a theory, bro. It's not really a theory. I feel like there really is about to announce this. They're not about to announce Tom versus Ciryl Gane for one of these pay-per-views, bro. It's either gonna be 321 on the same card or the one before or after. And not to top things into the video we just posted today, bro. But this is all the long game for what you know what this is the long game for, bro. They're trying to speed run this division because all of a sudden you got heavyweight contenderships and the heavyweight title on the same pay-per-view or on pay-per-views right back to back. You trying to get these defenses for time for a certain person on that White House card. And I know exactly what this is. And it's a shame that it's a Jon Jones coming out of retirement and saying he wanted to be on that card to get some motion going. That's all.
Did he come out of retirement? Did he
Yeah. And
really?
that's another topic that we can get into while we in this whole heavyweight drama. Yeah, he did come out of retirement. And that's what caused all of this.
Did he come out of retirement? Did he really?
Yeah.
He did. He
Yes.
did. He's gonna fight again. He's gonna fight within the next 12 months.
He's gonna
He's
fight on that. Hey, I'm pretty no, but he's gonna fight on that White House
no,
card.
he's no. He's doing exactly what he did to you and the rest of everybody else during this time situation. He's keeping the limelight on him. He's keeping the center of attention on him just to, man, he doesn't listen.
You don't think he's gonna fight on the White House card?
Yeah, if there is a White House card, I can see him fighting on it. But we don't even know if there's no White House card, there is no chance he's coming back. And
No, it's
if
not.
there is a White House, huh?
No, he's not. If there's not a White. If this is not actually gonna be at the White House, he's not gonna come back.
Okay, so basically, so what you're saying, so you think the White House card is pretty much gonna happen because you think John is gonna come back.
Kinda. I mean, the way. I mean, I'm still a little skeptical on it, bro, because it's always one of them. You never know with Dana's. I mean, he pulled off UFC No Shades, but he didn't pull off Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler or Tom versus John like he promised, and all these other fights that he's promised. So I don't know. It could really go either way, bro. But I don't know. Again, not to get political. Donald Trump announcing it made me kind of believe a little bit, bro. Just a little bit. Because if it's any president to pull it off, like we were saying before this, it's him. We're not gonna get another president that even cares about any of this. And he found an excuse. So I guess
What the 75?
the
What is it?
no, the 250th year of America's independence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I said 5. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I don't know, bro. But get back to what, bro. We got Almeida versus Volkov, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been waiting
Who you
for
got?
some. What happened?
I got Halton. Who you got?
You got Almeida,
Like,
bro.
you were saying this in the party, and I agree because Volkov is one of them slept on heavyweights, bro.
He's really big, bro.
He's good. Volkov is good.
He's
He's
really
good.
skillful. I think he's probably, man, he arguably the best striker in that division outside of Tom, bro.
Arguably, probably.
It's just when it comes to Volkov, bro, his patterns tend to be the same, bro. And he got some pretty good takedown defense, but like Almeida's a beast, bro.
He does. I think Almeida wins, man. I think he's gonna.
I don't know, but Volkov's so big, bro. It's like
Almeida's big too, though.
There's a chance Almeida's gonna get caught trying to take him down, he could fall, bro. But at the same time, when Volkov get into these fights like this, bro, he never wins, bro. I feel like I know this is like technically like his second official number one contendership, even though the Ciryl Gane wasn't even really that official. But I really feel like this is their like it will be their third or fourth time really trying to like get him over, bro.
Why do you think that? Like, what were the other times?
I mean, he pretty much won that Derek Lewis fight, but that Derek Lewis fight was supposed to be like a premier party for Volkov. And then the Ciryl Gane fight, and then this fight right here, I can't remember.
To be fair, the Derek Lewis fight was a while ago. Probably like what, 3-ish, a few years. It was a while ago. Yeah. I feel like. I don't know, and I feel like he's improved since then. I mean, he's fought Tom as well. I mean, that really wasn't high stakes. They were both like I don't remember the exact rankings, like low top 10 maybe, something like that. But I said he fought Tom, but like it wasn't really true stakes behind. Like they were probably like Tom was like
he lost to Curtis Blades.
He did fight Curtis Blades. Volkov did fight Curtis Blaze, yeah. I
But
don't know.
that's another thing. I don't know. It's kind of like when you have a lot of like I don't want to say like big losses. I mean, he's losing the comp heavyweights, but like I used to work premier. When you have a lot of premier losses in your weight class, you know how you get looked at, bro.
How you get looked at?
Like the person in the main event.
Oh, a legend?
I don't know if you could get knocked out by Justin Gaethje, bro.
I'm not doing this again. I'm not.
It's
I'm
kind
not
of
doing
like
this.
trying to call Sugar a legend after what happened with Marab, if you know what I
No,
mean.
it's not trying to call Sugar a legend. What are you talking about? No, it's not.
I mean, if you can get tapped by Marab, you ain't a legend. If you get knocked out by Justin Gaethje,
Well, nobody thought Sean Matthews was a legend to begin with. So, uh, uh, well, okay, maybe I should pull
there's always them extremes.
it.
Regardless, Volkov, I don't know, bro. He got a chance. He low-key got robbed in the Ciryl Gane. Not low, he got robbed in that Ciryl Gane fight, bro. So
I
it's
ain't gonna
not like
say
he.
Rob. I ain't gonna say Rob. It was a close fight. I ain't gonna say Rob.
Ciryl Gane did not win that fight, bro.
He
And
didn't
that
win that fight. He didn't, but it was close. It was close enough to go his
robbery
way.
ain't the word, but man, he could have won that fight, bro. So
He
I
did.
think
He did.
him against Almeida, not to give it too early prediction, bro. I don't know.
I don't think
Almeida's gonna win by decision, bro. He's gonna keep doing Volkov dirty, bro.
Almeida's gonna sub him in the first or second round. I'm booking it, bro. I'm booking
Bruh,
it, bro.
man, they doing Volkov. They're turning Volkov into man. I don't even know.
Not a joke.
They're turning Volkov into Max, bruh.
He's for sure. Okay, what does that mean? What do you mean
You know
he's
how it
terrible?
is when he lost all them matchups against Volk, bruh, and then they just made a stepping stone. In order to fight Volk, you gotta beat Max, bruh, and that's what this is with Volkov, bruh. In order to fight
They,
Tom, you gotta get through Volkov, bruh, and that's what this is. They tested Almeida against Volkov. Then the next person that comes up, it was supposed to be Tech Syria, but you know how that went. So we can't get Tech Syria versus Volkov. Who knows?
so if Volkov would have lost against Almeida and Taliesin would have beat Lewis, what he would have been fighting
Yes, he would
Volkov.
have fought Volkov next. Yes. I ain't lie. I mean, at this point, you gonna have to do Curtis Blaze versus Volkov too, bro, or Derek Lewis
Wow,
versus Volkov, bro. And one of them, they could be Tom's last defense before he has to fight Tom, before he has to fight John in the White House, bro.
he's not gonna fight.
I ain't
He's
gonna
not
lie,
gonna
bro. If
fight.
Almeida win, he beating Tom, bro.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. On that note, um, you got anything else to say, man, on the heavyweight drama, man? I don't know.
No,
That's a good fight. I'll just say that's a great fight. I'm
I'm happy.
excited.
I'll say this. I'm really happy that they're really trying to put heavyweight. Not on the map, but they're trying to like push heavyweight.
Yeah, but according to you, that's only because John is back or whatever
It
you
is. That
said.
is the only reason why they're trying to make Tom a marketable opponent. He's gonna be headlining the White House card, bro. And if you want to give him Jon Jones, you got to make him worthwhile, bro. John had already buried him, bro. It was just a conversation when this fight get announced, bro. But if Tom loses to Ciryl Gane,
That don't mean he would have lost to John just because he lost to Ciryl Gane.
I don't know.
So
You can't sit there and cry about titles and not fighting and stuff, and then fight and then lose, bro. So you've been begging for this whole be the undisputed champ, move the division alone, title defenses. If he
yeah,
loses to Ciryl Gane, all I'm gonna say is, bruh, I don't think John was scared of nobody, bruh.
that no. Before we move on, that doesn't make that true. If he were to lose to Ciryl Gane, that still doesn't change the fact that John was avoiding Tom, ducking Tom, because he was.
I
That
don't
even
think
if
he
he
was,
loses to
bruh.
Ciryl
If he's
Gane,
willing to fight him on the White House card, bruh, he was never scared, bruh. He was just tired and he didn't see anything worthwhile. But if he's gonna fight him on the White House card, bruh, was he ever really scared, bruh?
I don't want to use the word scared because I don't think he's scared of anybody, but he was avoiding him and ducking him. Yeah,
It's a little, bruh. It's a little shit.
it's just in his mind he feels like, at least what I'm assuming and going off things he's saying, in his mind he feels like that's the only, like, that type of marquee such event is the only thing worth his while, like you said, worthwhile. And like, yeah, and before I forget, yeah, I noticed you said two words, worthwhile and marketability. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Tom has been worthwhile and marketable since he won that interim title.
Yeah, he has been, but it hasn't been because of him. It's because of who
When I
held the
watched
world title.
when I watched him win that interim title against Sergey Pavlovich in 2023 November, he was marketable right then and there, and he was worthwhile right then and there. And don't anybody watching this forget that. He was always worthwhile. That's
You
when
think
this
so?
became Tom's. That's when this division became Tom's. In November of 2023. That's when this division became Tom's. And when he defended it at 30 at whatever the England card was, I forgot whatever it was, against Curtis Blades, that's when he solidified it, bro. So when he gonna get it?
So when John defended the actual undisputed belt a couple
When he
months
gonna get
after, what did that mean?
it just was a fun legend fight between two legends
It was
out
just
of there.
it was just a fun legend fight.
Yeah, I mean nobody
No,
looked at it.
he defended the real belt. That's what that was.
I mean,
Well, a
didn't
fun
feel
legend
like it. I
fight.
mean, you called out a 42-year-old who was knocked out his last fight,
And
and he
be
was
real,
not.
bro, man. I don't know why, bro. He's only relevant when he got that interim belt because of who was holding the undisputed, bro. And that was Jon Jones, bro.
Think so? You think so?
Yeah, if it wasn't for Jon Jones even being in this division or moving up or making any noise, bro, heavyweight would be dead, bro. It would be dead.
It'd
Talking
probably
about
be a
people
better.
making noise. Nobody was making
It'd
noise
probably
before that
maybe
Sergey fight.
thought that maybe it's dead because it's had an inactive champion, an undisputed inactive champion at the top of it for the past almost 2 years now. Maybe have you thought of that? Maybe
Man,
that's why it's
that
been dead.
division been dead since the Stipe's and the Cormiers and the Derek Lewis in his prime and Brock Lesnar and what's his name? Then Cain Velasquez and
Yeah.
yeah. When all them left, this division been dead since then. And Jon Jones decided to move up was a little bit weak, a little bit, because considering the Nagano situation and all them legends officially like being out of heavyweight when he was done. John, you've been here for a while, but outside of his selective time of joining them, he joined them because that weight class was fucking dead, and it was just Francis Ngannou beating up on jobbers. That's why he joined.
Yeah,
And
and Tom and Almeida and Volkov and maybe Volkov, but all the Tom and Almeida and they wasn't around, bro. That wasn't the generation, bro.
yeah, before that fucking Sergey fight, Tom wasn't nothing but doing nothing but main eventing fight nights. He wasn't even on no pay per views. He was just a fight night fighter. So
Yeah, he was.
Before John Jones, he ain't even know what a pay per view was until this
Yeah,
whole
before Jon Jones, as if Jon Jones is the one that gave him the interim time.
until that little intern belt fight, he had never even been on a UFC pay per view before. So
Yeah,
hey,
that's fine.
I don't know what that
That's
tells
true.
you.
That's fine. That's fine.
I don't know if that tells you anything, but that tells me that he ain't box office. John made him, bro.
Yeah, John made him by ducking him. Yeah, okay.
John made
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Anyways, speaking of pay-per-views and worthwhile or what's not
318.
worthwhile or what may be worthwhile, your
It
face
won't
when you
be.
see 18, you didn't even
It won't be
3.
worthwhile.
Oh man, let's start, man. Maybe Michael Johnson will be worthwhile, man. What is he, 24 and